Sajjad Karim, as the Northwest Conservative MEP, you must probably, I imagine, concede that this election that's coming on Thursday in the UK is the most exciting in a generation. What would you say?
I completely agree. I started off my early political days knocking doors in the northwest of England, in Brighfield in Lancashire, at the age of 7, leafleting and knocking doors, and carried on since then. And the excitement that we had at the time that we elected Margaret Thatcher was one thing, but this election is so unpredictable as to what the eventual outcome will be that it really is, the dynamics are so different to anything I've ever been involved in, certainly in terms of general elections are concerned.
You say unpredictable. It would appear that the pundits are obviously predicting another coalition. Who that will be between is obviously another question. How much of a chance do you think the Conservatives have of forming a majority government?
I think every party that's involved in this election is going and fighting with everything they've got in them for every single vote. And the Conservatives, we are no different. We are still fighting to try and form an overall majority of our own. But obviously, we did that last time. We were where we were, and you have to respond to what people say. And that's an exercise that will have to take place once the ballots have been counted. But up until that point, and I sincerely hope even after that point, we are in a position to form a government in our own right.
Your own thoughts aside, which I may ask you about in a second, but the Conservative Party, it seems to me, is probably the second most Eurosceptic party in the UK after UKIP. What do you think the sort of grassroots Conservative voters want to do concerning the UK and Europe?
Well, actually, for the first time, we have seen Europe a part of our national political debate, particularly in a general election, and this is something that should be welcomed. The Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, David Cameron, leader of my party, has made his position abundantly clear, and that is that we must carry out a reform of Europe. He has set out the 3 different things that he feels we need to achieve, and once we achieve those, he's going to recommend for a yes vote in a referendum that has been guaranteed to the people of the United Kingdom. Now, reforming the European Union actually isn't such a revolutionary concept. This place is in need of reform, and in fact, I don't think you'll be able to find me a single person that can deny that or argue against me when I make that. So the point is, how do we make the European Union today fit for purposes, fit for the things that European citizens want us to deliver? How can we do that today?
You'll forgive me, Sajjad, that was obviously very articulately put across, but people are talking about the real possibility of a Conservative UKIP coalition. What do you think the chances are of that then?
UKIP are not going to get anywhere near the sort of MPs that will be required to become a coalition partner, full stop.
Wow, you left that one fairly bluntly. Okay, so therefore, if it's not with UKIP, do you believe it will be with the Liberal Democrats again?
We have to wait and see. It's the decision of the people of the United Kingdom. I remain completely committed at this stage, as does the entire Conservative movement, to seeking a mandate from the British people to do it on our own. And if we get that mandate, that is what we are going to do.
Sajjad, are you a Europhile or a Eurosceptic?
I'm a Euro realist. I'm somebody that believes in a strong United Kingdom, in a strong European Union. And that can only come about if we make the European Union fit for what people want it to be doing today. So I'm somebody who fundamentally believes in what we can achieve under the umbrella of the European Union. So I am a European realist. We have to do this for the sake of our people.